definitely important. Now, we have talked about on this show previously about keeping the environment good and energy ratings and things like that. So there's a new 6-star energy rating standards. So what is this, and do we need to comply? How does that work?
Yeah, look, since May the 1st, 2011, the new 6-star energy rating has come into effect in Victoria. The star system is basically a way of comparing the energy efficiency of different houses, and it rates the thermal performance of your home's building envelope, the roof, the walls, the floor, the windows. A higher rated home is one that needs less energy to keep it comfortable inside when the weather's uncomfortable outside, and it saves money in the long run. 6-star homes are projected to use around about 24% less energy through heating and cooling compared to the recent 5-star homes. And then, Victorians will save an average of, $100 to $200 off their energy bills each year. Basically, simple building work that doesn't require a building permit is not affected by the new regulations. But more significant works, you could consider increasing insulation levels, optimising the building orientation, changing window sizes and location, and so on.
Excellent. And so is that something that you also look at when, say somebody is wanting to put on an extension to their existing home? This would be fantastic because, you'd be thinking, I need to do an extension, go straight to this portal, and everything's there.
That's right. And look, with my background as an architect, if you like, I can absolutely design the project for them and then organise the tradespeople if required to come in and do the work. Obviously, depending on the size of the work, you may need a registered builder for larger renovation type work, but that's something that we would discuss. And, the beauty of having this centralised office is that you call and discuss it with us,
Fantastic.
We're happy to discuss anything.
Yes. Well, it sounds like it. It's certainly a one-stop shop. Now, if you're arranging a tradesman, are there some eco-alternative solutions that you could consider?
Yep, look, I'd consider, recycled building materials, reclaimed hardwood flooring, for example. Go locally as well to try and source materials. I think that's very important. Consider water conservation. The 5A water conservation rating, that covers washing machines, dishwashers, shower heads, toilets and taps. And in Melbourne, at least 70% of annual energy use is for heating. So turn off the heater at night, and when you're not at home. Perhaps install some ceiling insulation and blinds or curtains to help your home retain the heat. You might also want to consider glazing for insulation. Double glazing, for example, as windows have a major impact on the energy efficiency of the home.
Oh, they definitely do. I know where we live, we've got a reserve right at the back of us, and so our house always feels so much colder because we get those, the winds off the beach, the winds off the reserve, and if we leave those, the big windows open, you can just almost feel the heat escaping and the cold coming in, so that's a great tip.
Okay.
Excellent. So also when we're looking at different things that can be done around the home, what do you think would be the best time to start sort of maybe like cleaning out your gutters?
Yeah, look, there's lots of things that can be done annually to, make the most or look after things like your gutters. Gutters, I would suggest once a year, have them looked at just before, summer, just before bushfire season is really important. Especially if you have trees overhanging your house, when the trees shed their leaves, it obviously blocks gutters, and blocked gutters are one of the biggest problems of internal water leaks. The gutters get blocked up, it stops the water getting down the downpipes, it backflows through the eaves into the house, and that's where a lot of damage comes from. We often recommend when we go to clean people's gutters that they install leaf guards. That prevents the gutters from being blocked up. So I would suggest that at least once a year, perhaps even twice a year if your trees overhang your gutters.
Especially there's some beautiful leafy areas all around the Kingston Shire.
That's right.
We're quite fortunate. We don't have any trees right around our home, but we were at a friend's house, as I said, and they've got these beautiful lush trees that are just, overflowing. Yeah. And I looked at them the other night and I thought, knowing that you were coming on, I was thinking, I wouldn't want to be cleaning out those gutters.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Now, what about also things like, we've got change of season. We've been, I don't know about everyone else, but we've had our heat up really pumping out
Really
this year.
cranking up this year.
Yes, it's been very cranked up this winter because it's been so cold. But we're coming into the point now where we'll start using air conditioners. What's the best time to clean and service things like your heating and your cooling filters?
Yeah, well, look, as you say, change of seasons are the main time to have a look at this. The change of seasons for us are probably our busiest time when it comes to heating and cooling. And, we send out messages, a month, 6 weeks prior to, the change in season to advise people that it's now time to service your heating or your cooling unit. Okay, don't wait till that 40-degree day to realise that your cooling's not working. Get it serviced now. For the sake of $100, $200 to get it looked at, get someone in there to have a look.
Definitely. And so important too. As you say, you don't want to be waiting for that 40-degree day and think,
we often get panicked calls.
Panic calls, yes. Now, what about